If you clicked on this video, you want to know the answer to one question. You probably want to know the answer already. Can you beat Skyrim without using your hands? And the short answer is yes, but. Yes, you can, but you will absolutely have to make exceptions for the main story. I had to make a few, one of them most notably being reading the Elder Scroll, where your character uses his hands. Skyhaven Temple is another one, where you cut your hand to get into the temple. But then also we wound up having to make exceptions for spider webs. The first time I came across spider webs in Bleak Falls Barrow, I spent 4 hours trying to get past them. I'm just telling you this all up front so that you know we did have to make exceptions, but when it came down to it, if it was not required to beat the main story, I did not do it, and I took that to the most extreme level. I wound up deciding to play in survival mode, and I slightly regretted that throughout the story, but it's okay. But we did take the no hands thing to the extreme. Survival mode was just a secondary addition. Because of the no hands, I couldn't take carriages anywhere, I couldn't take boats anywhere, and I also couldn't ride horses. Those are all things that would require hand animations. So with that being said, I didn't allow myself to do that, and we ran everywhere. So I had a ton of footage. This wound up being about 31 hours worth of gameplay to beat the main story. It took an hour and a half to beat Alduin. And you're probably wondering, well, how did you do damage in the first place? I used shouts and I used powers, which is why you're going to see here in a second, we made a beautiful Dunmer named Chad. I started off wanting to make this video just for the sake of making a YouTube video, but it really turned into a really fun live stream, and I'm so happy to share it with you guys. I'm going to pop in and out to provide a little bit of context for some of these clips, but forgive me if the editing isn't that great in this video. I'm taking a trip soon, so I'm really on a time crunch to really get this video out, and this is mainly for the people that viewed it anyways on the live stream, but even if you didn't, I hope you enjoy watching the fun highlights of me trying to get through the No Hands Skyrim challenge. It was a whole lot of fun. So, like I said, I'll pop in here and there to give you just a little bit of context of what's happening in the clips, but bear with me here. We got a lot of footage to get through. All right, boys, let's roll it. All right, we're gonna name this guy Chad. Looks like every Chad.
Another refugee? Gods really have abandoned your people, Dark Elf.
Oh! I'm sorry, Hadmar. I literally cannot help you. I don't know.
That's the
I'm gonna take all of this stuff.
Let me see if...
First part's done. You know what? Just because I hate myself, we are going to do survival mode. Ugh, I'm gonna regret that later. What you got in the sack, girl? Salt piles. That's what she has. Nope, nope, you don't see me. Protect me.
Shh,
I've already got an iron helmet, I think. What? Now, one thing that I want to clarify, I was allowed to lockpick, I was allowed to pickpocket, I was allowed to pick up items, because this is a Bethesda game. You don't do any of those things with your character's hands. It's more of the stuff that a hand animation is locked to that I wasn't allowed to do, with the exception of running and jumping. Oh, you know what I didn't think about? I gotta get through these spider webs. So we would spend the next basically 3 hours trying to get through the spider webs in Bleak Falls Barrow. This would be the one time I don't allow spider webs to be an exception, and I really learned my lesson from this, because you're about to watch me. I spent 3 whole hours trying to get through Bleak Falls Barrow, and I'm just going to let you watch the way that we did it. Without using my hands. And the schemers are after me. Okay, wait, I wonder. Spiderweb? No, it doesn't. It doesn't do damage to the spiderweb. Oh no. No.
Is someone there?
Time to end this little game.
Hello. Okay. Oh god. Let's see if I can do the So my first idea was to use the plate glitch to get through the spider webs. And I don't know if I had something going on in the background with my game files, or maybe there's been a patch that's fixed it, but in the Anniversary Edition, I could not get the plate glitch to work. But we did at least try it. Let's try this.
Every one of us dies. But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams.
But the plate glitch is not going to work like I hoped it would. So let's see if we can fight this. After I realized the plate glitch was not the move, I was going to try to see if I could get one of the bandits to come down with me and knock down the webs by trying to hit me. No, don't kill me. Webs.
You think you can
Get
take
the
me?
webs. Yes! There we go! Okay, fight the spider! Fight the spider!
Don't let it get me! Help! Keep it away from me! You don't let it get me!
Alright, now... Oh wait, I can't level up on command. I forgot about that. Oh no, I might die. So after getting through the first set of webs, I decided I was going to see if I could use the bandits to help me fight the spider. But I didn't have enough health or enough healing potions to use my Ancestor's Wrath long enough to kill the spider. That went about as well as you can see, and so I decided to leave and come back after buying some more health potions. Background noise. Okay, here we go.
Get it away! Get it away from me! Get it away!
Oh no 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 no! Okay, here we go. Okay. Now this is where I would wind up realizing that killing the spider was a mistake. After killing the spider, I realized I didn't have anything else in here to knock down the webs for me. First place, I had a bandit come and smack me. I wish I would have saved when I first got to Bleak Falls Barrow. I created a split timeline, went back and tried once to get the spider to knock down its own web, and after a failed attempt, I just decided to go around to the back of Bleak Falls Barrow and see if I could somehow miraculously get the plate glitch to work. We spent about 30 minutes back here, and needless to say, I could not get it to work at all. I don't think that's going to work either. Okay, I think I may have to stop here for a minute and see what my options are. The best option that I could come up with was to go and get the ritual stone, and I actually died on my way to the ritual stone and had to make the run from Whiterun all over again. But I thought that it would be good to get the ritual stone, revive the bandits, and see if I could get either the spider or the bandits while they're fighting to knock down the last set of webs for me.
Get it away from me! Get it away!
Okay, now I'm gonna save.
Get...
The bandits actually wound up killing the spider really quickly. I also didn't realize how powerful the ritual stone is, and it revived like everything around me. And the spider died very quickly, and I was left with them for nothing to fight. And so I had to keep going back and trying over again.
Why should I share the treasure
It worked!
with anyone?
It worked! It worked! Wait, there's no way. Oh my gosh, hold on. So after a lot of different tries, I finally managed to get one of them to hit it down. And at first I wasn't sure what happened. I always thought it was the bandit that knocked down the spider web. But then when I went back and looked at it, it's actually the spider itself that tried to shoot at me when I ran past it that knocked down its own web. So 3 hours and some change later, I was finally past the first set of spider webs that Skyrim would throw at me. And after this experience made me decide to do exceptions for spider webs. Wait a minute. I gotta test that. Oh, I finally did it. Okay, now, I'm barely alive, and I have nothing left to do. But I'm very happy to have made it through that. That is insane. I spent literally 2 hours trying to get, more like three hours trying to get through spider webs. Like, when I was starting this build in this playthrough, that's the last thing that I thought. I didn't even think about that. So the last thing that I thought was going to slow me down was going to be spider webs. Alright, let's sleep for an hour. Got our health back. I don't have to hear my heart beating constantly. This is the ritual stone. I ran out of Bleak Falls Barrow. Oh my god! Oh! Straight through Bleak Falls Barrow, not even gonna talk about it. Yeah, I think, by that I mean 7 gold. Now here is where I would run into my next challenge of Bleak Falls Barrow. It would take quite a few tries using Ancestor's Wrath to beat the draugr overlord at the end of the chamber. Oh! I love this game, bro. I will never. Eventually, the Ancestor's Wrath power did run out because it only lasts for 60 seconds. So I did have to go and hide in the back of the cave and wait for a full 24 hours for me to get my power back and finish him off. In order to get your powers back. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in there, fight him again, and this time I'm going to catch myself on fire again. Okay. And just catch him on fire. After 5 long years, we have finally made it through. After that, we declared Chad the king of Bleak Falls Barrow, made it on our merry way to Whiterun, and decided to turn in the Dragonstone and just continue in the main story. At first I wasn't going to do survival.
What do you say
and then
now?
I was like, if you're gonna do
Bleak Falls Barrow, find this. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak. You'll have to see the.
Alright.
I need dragon right now. But it's
I've never not, like, actually wanted to fight him, so we'll see how this goes. The dragon fight actually wasn't really that bad. I just kind of had to jump around and let all the NPCs do the fighting for me. So getting our first word of power wasn't going to be that difficult. I did actually wind up using the ritual stone on some of the Whiterun guards. You'll see in a minute that made for a pretty funny clip whenever we got back to Dragon's Reach. So overall, first fight, pretty easy. I'm him. Oh.
what happened?
After that, we made our way to Riften to kill Grelod the Kind so that we could begin the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
Hear you.
Take my advice.
Oh wait, that kills her? Bro, I didn't know that would kill her. Yo, that's hilarious. And then after that, I wanted to join the companion, so we came back to Whiterun. Now, when we came back to Whiterun and I started to try to do the companion's quest line, I realized that you have to do physical damage to Vilkas in the training yard, or you cannot join the companions. Ancestor's Wrath or any other magic does not work. And I really needed to join the companions because they had the second or third word of power to Fire Breath hidden in one of the locations that you go in the companion quest line. But because it wasn't considered part of the main story, I wound up never joining the companions and never getting that second/third word of power to Fire Breath. Now, the next day of recording, I actually lost about 3 hours worth of streaming because OBS crashed on me. Because of that, I really didn't get anything of the second day of recording, but all it really was us joining the Dark Brotherhood fully, and also fully joining the Thieves Guild and picking up a couple of other words of power. So thankfully, if I was going to lose any day, I'm glad it was only the second day of footage. Oh my god, is there a dragon? Okay, alright, look, let me show you boys how this works. This is perfect timing. This is what we're here for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the no hands run. This is how we do things. We let everyone else fight for us. But we aren't pacifists. This isn't a pacifist run, because I'm still going to do damage. Oh, he doesn't like me. Oh, God. It's a walk in the park. I know that looked easy, but it's mainly just because I happened to be pulled up at Fall Creek. But if we were out in the wilderness and we came across that dragon, I would have been running for my life. Which I have done a couple of times. I've ran and gotten giants to do the killing for me, because that's just what we have to do. There's a bear!
I'm supposed to deliver.
Courier, move! There's a bear after us! Just give me the letter and go!
Ah.
Does he have anything I can take? Alright, now I wonder if...
Dude, what do you think you're doing?
Let's use Ancestor's Wrath on him. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we're going to assassinate people.
Dude!
A good bit, but I think he's gonna regenerate health.
Dude!
That's not good. That is not good. It's far already. This is what the world is used to.
Your voice.
All-time favorite game.
Dragonborn, it is you. Welcome to High Hrothgar.
Yeah, I'm your Dragonborn. Now, just to show you how much running we really do in this playthrough, I just sped up us running all the way from High Hrothgar to Ustengrav, where we would eventually run into our next set of spiderwebs, but we were here to get the Horn of Jorgen Windcaller. So enjoy this speed run of us running in normal time, but sped up to get the wonderful horn. I need to get my bump. I need to get my hit. Bro, no shot. Dog. Oops. We keep getting stuck back here. Alright, well, this isn't how they usually go. I usually don't get stuck in places.
What was that?
You don't hear anything. Okay, there we go. I hope they don't see me. Which I already did put some points into him. Let's get naked for this. There we go. After finding out that Fire Breath, or any shout for that matter, doesn't work on spiderwebs, I would then spend the next 2 hours, which I've sped up for you, looking for Netch Jelly and Corkbowl Root to see if we could paralyze ourselves through the spiderwebs. No. I don't think Fire Breath works. After finding out that Fire Breath, or any shout for that matter, doesn't work on spiderwebs, I would then spend the next 2 hours, which I've sped up for you, looking for Netch Jelly and Corkbowl Root to see if we could paralyze ourselves through the spiderwebs. Maybe that makes me psychotic. Don't really care. Alright. So, we're gonna get Netch Jelly. We're gonna go back there, and we're gonna lather ourselves up in Netch Jelly and see if that works.
Well, here we are.
If that doesn't work,
This is Raven.
we're gonna have to make an exception. Excuse me. Let's see if we can sell some stuff.
So many. Take a look.
I think Chad would sip some skooma. He would still paralyze himself. When he wakes up, he would use sparks. And just go full Emperor Palpatine. I feel bad that we had to do that, but at the same time too, I don't really. If you would have joined this stream yesterday, I was naked a lot more. Not me, but my character. So, after we decided to make the hand exception and did it the Emperor Palpatine way, we went all the way back to Riverwood, turned our stuff back in, went back up to the Greybeards, and got the final word of power for Fus Ro Da. And one thing that became an ongoing thing with our stream was for us to have a nightly chat when we would wrap up, and Chad would sit down and we would have a little Chad chat. So, because that was my most recent video that I made back in December. The next day we would pick up right where we left off at, and I would begin by doing some of the Dark Brotherhood contracts while we were making our way across Skyrim to also level up some of our gear and find some more words of power. So the next day wasn't too eventful, but we used it as a day to gear up, get more words of power, and we actually wound up fighting quite a few dragons in this stream. He's a Nord. I just let him finish him off. So that's another way we do damage is. We also found out that Delphine will protect the Dragonborn to the ends of the earth, even after they've been caught pickpocketing. Get her! Her coins. Dang!
The name of Nova. I am Salah.
That hurt a lot. Thank you, Bosmer. Appreciate it. I came up with the idea the other day on my way Look at that. Yeah, something's happening. It's almost like I'm the Dragonborn. After we had to deal with Delphine and that dragon, we made our way back to Riverwood once again, and we demonstrated for everyone how we had tried to paralyze ourselves the day before. We tried which that's never happened before, by the way.
Don't worry, he's a wood up. Luckily, they don't know who he really is. Sounds good.
So funny. All that going on. I know I sound like a broken record to those of you that are watching this constantly. But I just want to make sure people know. Oh, crap. Nope, no, I'm not. You don't see me. He must have heard me say that about him. You guys do not like me, apparently. All 17 of you do not like me, is what I'm hearing right now. Welcome in, Ghost fans. Alright, let's... I seen at me, you cringy beta male. Oh, I love this game. I forget about that every time. Oh, bro, he's still going too. We better be careful. So we would also use this strategy a lot for fighting dragons. We would get giants to follow us, or the dragons to follow us, and then we would get them to fight one another. And it actually worked surprisingly well. Finally! Is he going to attack him? Let's go! Thank you, Jeffrey! Let's quick save here. Bro, hit him with the uppercut. Alright, thank you, Jeffrey. Oh, we killed Jeffrey. Oops. Well, R.I.P. Jeffrey. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. After fighting some dragons, finding some loot, and a couple of words of power, we decided to go ahead and make our way to the Thalmor embassy quest so that we could continue on with the main story. Again, this is part of the game, so we can't really help this. Yeah, I know about... We gotta get through here without using our fingers.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
Whatever we can to help us. Like, I still do damage myself with giants and bandits to try and take the dragon down.
But I need that money.
Alright, we got the Thalmor files, baby. Unredacted. Will that kill him?
You know the rules. Already told you everything.
Oh, I love this game, bro. future looks really bright.
Thanks for springing me.
Alright, well too bad this guy died. I usually try to keep Malborn alive, but bro was just getting in the way that time. Whew! Alright, well we hit our next goal. Oh, it's Alduin. I didn't realize that was Alduin. Okay, we do have giants right over there. Let's piss the giants off and get them to come follow us. Let's go. That marked for death? Holy crap, that's the move. That is the move. Marked for death is the... What? What just shot at me? What is this dude doing? Alright, hopefully we can get these giants to kill the bread. I don't use the boats because your character uses their... After we made a pit stop and fought a dragon along the way back to Riverwood, we decided to sit down, have another nightly chat, and get ready to start our next stream the next day.
You could help find it. Some old priest buried here.
Death on this guy.
That's
So this stream right here was our biggest night for getting more loot and getting more gear to get ready to fight Alduin in a couple of streams from now. So we spent a lot of time getting even more words of power and using the dragon souls that we had gotten the night before, but that led us here where we had to fight the dragon priest and to a few other places that you'll see in just a moment. Spells, no weapons, none of that. I do damage with shouts and powers and anything else I can get my hands on. Not literally, because again, yeah, that is one thing that I do miss because I'm stream. Difficulty. I have a lot of health potions and I do a lot of running, I do a lot of screaming, I do a lot of... I don't cry, but I think about it sometimes. So this is how I fight dragons a lot of times. The regenerate health potion, you wait until I get my voice back. Look at that. As soon as I got my voice back, murked. Sure thing, V. I'll give you a follow back if you follow. And we just hang out. So. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, get the word! How long does it take for you to read, Chad? Read! Maybe Chad can't read. I'm not fighting back, brother. Actually, I will. See ya! That's what you get for talking smack. It's awesome. That's so cool. I'm only here for the word of power. I'm not here to fight Olaf the One-Eyed. Because I'm not going to be able to fight this guy. Oh crap, I forgot about the dragon! Ugh. So we had a dragon waiting right outside our last dungeon for the night, and I decided to end the stream there, and we would pick up the next night with me directly going into a dragon fight. So that was a pretty good cliffhanger. But he keeps his boots on. Question, Skyrim's my favorite game of all time. Where's the dragon? There he is! Right on cue. So this is exactly where we picked up at. Welcome in. We got the dragon to follow us all the way back to Morthal so that we could get some help from the guards, but they really weren't that much help. I need you to help me. Oh, everybody woke up and decided to fight the dragon, huh? Now that it's got 2 hits. Yeah, you look like a hero because you hit it 1 time after I've been over here yelling at it for 5 minutes. Thank you. What? Where did you come from? And then I decided to go ahead and make our way directly to Riften to continue on the main story with finding Esbern. Hello? Ending him. But it made it look like they were trying to kill me.
Yep.
Alright, let's sleep real quick. And then we're going to continue. He called you because he needed a towel and you weren't even there. That's so funny. us now too. So we went to both of those. Hello, sir. How's your bread? I'm just gonna steal your belongings. Anybody know about Sphinx?
Orgnar,
Alright, we got about an hour and a half left before I need to go to bed because I got work in the morning.
This way.
Oh, there he is. After we got Esbern, we decided to go ahead and just continue on with the main story. So we made our way to the outskirts of Skyhaven Temple, fought the dragon and all the Forsworn, so here's some time lapses of that. Not using our hands, which is why we're hiding behind the rock, waiting to be able to fight the dragon again. I shout first with a weak shout, but my shout wins! Look at that! We didn't even die to this guy! Alright, anyways, Skyrim no hands run. I don't use my hands. Vapor, Death Strider, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, brother. Alright, we're about to have to make one of the few exceptions. So all of you guys, Concord, Tower, whatever it's called. Alright, look, one of our few exceptions! One of our few exceptions! Moment of enlightenment! Chad remembered how to use his hands for a split second. And immediately, he has forgotten how to use his hands. You still like my modesty? Now that I'm naked? Right. You love these sequences? Which sequence? Wow. Buddy is just sitting here, standing next to a dragon. And the dragon's just chilling. He's about to get fire up the butt. Look at this, he's just being passive now. What a way to die. Bro, not another one! Oh my gosh, bro. This is the third dragon of this live stream. Oh wait, we found a giant. Let's go. The giant's gonna help us here. Tip to go in here and cut some videos. Dude, house! Well, I'm not even having to Oh, I accidentally did damage to the giant. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, we might be in for a run of our lives here. Oh no. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Brownie batter. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, whirlwind sprint. We gotta get out of here. Give me that dragon soul so I can leave. Okay, we got it. Oh. Wait, it is the Shrouded Hood. Here we go. So the Shrouded Hood sneaking is 25% better. So I should have picked this up a long time ago. Oh, there he is. I need to turn these contracts in.
Haven't you talked to Astrid? She's by the pool greeting the Night Mother and her little jester. Here's your payment.
This is 3 dog. Oh! After going back and turning in our contracts at the Dark Brotherhood and picking up the Shrouded Hood, we decided to end the day at a cozy little tavern in Falkreath. And we would pick up the very next day by going back up to High Hrothgar and trying to continue on with the main story. Dad, our beautiful Dunmer. Scrah! Is that your reaction to me yelling your name, or is that just like, is that just how you're feeling, John? My wife just got
Greetings, Wunderneek.
What?
I am Parthenax.
There's also... Let's go! I finally got the second word of power for this stupid fire shout. The only problem is we can't get the third one.
Test your doom against mine.
Fight the other dragons, that's not a bad idea at all. So at this point we had already made it to level 18 because we had been using pickpocket, sneak, and everything in between that didn't require actual hand animations. And because we were such a high level, the enemies were getting tougher and tougher, and our damage baseline was staying the same since we were only using shouts and powers and nothing that would actually scale. So because of that, and because of the fact that I have the Anniversary Edition, I decided to go and get the Dragon Bone armor that is available all the way at level 1 south of Riften. If you don't have the Anniversary Edition, look it up. You're able to get this all the way at level 1. But I thought it was fair to make us wait to at least level 18 or 19. Okay, maybe this is the move. This is doing some really good damage. This is doing some good damage. Like, we might actually be able to just straight up kill him. Yo! Let's go! Okay, we are using Stormcall for dragons from now on. With better gear and words of power obtained, we decided to just barrel through as much of the main story as we could for the remainder of all these streams. So I'm not going to butt in as much here. All we're doing for the rest of this time is going to be mashing our way through the main story.
Strongest machinations of the dweller.
Sounds like something I would do.
Hold off the all-sight given by an elder scroll.
Here's just gonna get much warmer. You missed a lot of yelling, man. I came back here so that we can get the Elder Scroll. The Morthal Jarl will give it to you. But it's the land that you build out there. But this time we are using the Breeze Home. That's just a really easy one to use, and we didn't want to spend all of our gold. So we went things that we are allowed to do whenever it's required in the main. Joining in, no worries. Don't feel like you got FOMO. I'll be posting all of the highlights in that YouTube video. It'll be very condensed. In addition to that, I think they're just fun, and also doing anything that requires hand animations. With the exception of like jumping and like sprinting, because that doesn't really count. Like I'm going to be able to use the Stormcall shout pretty well. Pickpocketing poison is going to be crazy. Yep, we already do, and then I'll probably move on to a different challenge run. But for now, we're not worried about the DLCs. This memorized. That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you, Ren. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Elder Scroll. Look at this. Look at this. This man right here is worthy of an Elder Scroll. He just picked it up without using his hands. He made it all the way here without using his hands. And now he's about to go fight the World Eater without using his hands too. Streaming. I'm also going to post the YouTube link when this is turned into a YouTube video in there. This is going to be a... Yeah, hold on. Got you. Here we go. So yeah, I use shouts for damage, and that's what we're about to do. Alright, so this is one of the few exceptions that we're having to make here. Your character has to use his hands to open the Elder Scroll. So Chad, our boy Chad, just had a moment, an epiphany. He remembered how to use his hands for just a second. And here we are.
To the last.
You are banished. Alright. I do not have any healing potions, I don't think. Wait, what the heck? Bro, what? Dude. We're freezing to death, bro. 12:34 a.m. I wish to be able to defeat. Alright, let's save. So if you didn't catch that, I had to turn survival mode off and completely redo the cutscene because I was stuck in an infinite death loop. Now, we did try to use survival mode to beat Alduin, but because I did not cook, I didn't have any way to make anything that would warm my character up. And the reason we didn't cook is because a cooking animation would require us to use our hands. So, because of the fact that I care more about the no hands than the survival mode, we decided to make an exception for the survival mode when it came to fighting Alduin. But we still didn't use our hands, and it still took an hour and a half. So enjoy. Like, there's literally nothing that I can do to warm myself up. So I hate to do that. But if I don't, I think we're literally going to be here forever. Because if we don't, this is going to be like even more ridiculous. So this took a really long time. This first bit of the clip is at 5,000% sped up, and what we're getting to right here is now 10,000% sped up. Don't even worry about watching what I'm doing. Just look at Alduin's health bar and understand that this is over the period of an hour and a half. Brother, oh my god.
But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Oh my goodness, brother. Now we get to do it again.
Against me. I will
not right now, but we are
last
taking
you
a break. I'm going to bed in a minute. GG, thank you, Rain. Whew. Thank you, guys. Rin, thank you. Min, thank you. Sarcastic, thank you. Bro, what a freaking fight, man. We did it. We freaking did it. That was fun, kind of. That was the second worst part of the run, I think. That was just annoying because I was running out of ways to keep it entertaining. I think that was the most annoying part. After Chad did such a great job bearing Alduin for an hour and a half, we decided that it was time to let him have some furniture in his house.
Provided you have the and of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now.
Then we went home, sat down, had our nightly chat, and jumped right back into it the next day. Alright, we're live, we're recording. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, you're not. Don't worry, this will all be a YouTube video anyways. And here I am fulfilling that request. So, this is the finale stream that we did. Actually, this past Saturday. So, we went and started off by talking to General Tullius and Ulfric Stormcloak and doing the peace treaty summons up at High Hrothgar. If you've never done this before, it is the quest line called Season Unending, and I was really excited to be streaming this day because I knew that this was going to be the day that we finished the game. We only had 3 quests left until we were done with the entire game, and so the rest of this is me on the final day recording and doing all the fun things that we had left in order to complete the game. So I'm going to shut up again and just let you guys watch the last day of the stream.
You insult us by
I'm an Aldbury Dominion hater, so Ellenwyn is not staying at these negotiations.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor.
Go home, nerd.
Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's
To hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Markarth is worth Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil.
Right. Who's to say what happened? We'll say Ulfric should compensate you.
Well said.
Come on, Thalmor. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price
All right,
for
guys.
this truce, Dragonborn. I hope
We made it through the negotiations without making anybody too mad. This is a Bethesda game. You know, we're inclined to have some bugs here and there before we fight Odahviin. So, in this challenge, this dude's about to get murked. Hey, all you guys that are in the chat, I thought you had to actually, like, almost kill him in order for this to happen. Alright, we're gonna get this blessing of Talos.
Rise up, Stormcloak.
Wait. I know you.
Wait, can we not? Can we not release him because we have a bounty? Oh, wait, there we go. I just had to change myself.
Take
Take me! We do have to use our hands here. I can't help that. No reason to. Ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, ba-da-ba-dum, bum-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum, ba-da-bum, bum-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum-bum. Are gonna try. Look at that. Oh wait, I need to put on the Shrouded Hood too. Shrouded Hood boosts your sneak. This is how we've made it through most of the game. We are now... You ever played Portal 2? No, but I've watched gameplay of the Portal games. Oh, crap. I don't have it in me to try to get these 3 spiders to do their thing. That took way too long last time I did it. So we're gonna keep rolling after using a hand exception. There's another spider. There's another spider! How many spiders are there? Oh my gosh! It's a draugr overlord. Overlord. Look at that. Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link are from Bowie's Creek, North Carolina. And I lived there for a short period in time after my wife and I got married. Love those guys. Look at that. I would have never caught that on my own. Alright, let's keep rolling. Limp Biscuit style. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. This is going to be very difficult. This is where this run is really going to be put to the test, is fighting this dragon priest up here. This is going to be extremely hard. Because we've got all these other enemies around us. And we've got to find a way to kill this guy. Okay, let's do Marked for Death. Dude house! Okay, wait, how is he already damaged? Wait a second, can I just go past him? Wait a second, I can just go past him? I know I just locked myself out of getting his mask. I do not care. Board yet? So I am the soundboard.
Living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass.
Dude house!
And then let's switch to Ancestor's Wrath. There we go. This is why we picked the Dunmer guys. Because while we are Whew. Alright, he's gonna let us in. Thank you.
It is long been born, up by shore, but 3 await Gormlaith, the fearless.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the ox legs. I usually grab the ox legs as well.
Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than...
Look at this! I never realized how he looks when he's wearing this. Cucumber lime is absolutely... Alright, this should be a lot easier than the first time we fought. For those of you that missed last night, this took an hour and a freaking half to fight Alduin to get him to, like, flee to Sovereign Guard. But this should be a lot Alright, let's use Storm Call. Let's see if this does it. Let's see if this does it. We are shocking Alduin. I want to be the one to do the final blow to this dragon. Bro, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. naked. Let's get naked. Let's get naked. Let's go, baby. You just got beat by a baldy dark elf. I ain't got no clothes. I ain't got no hair. But today it don't matter what I wear. Let's go. Thank you guys for the love. Oh, the galaxy. Let's go. Angelina, thank you for the GGs. My hand slipped. Your hand slipped into your wallet. Is that what happened? Let's go, man. Oh my gosh. Guys, we did it. Oh my gosh. I'm actually only doing damage to them. I hope they don't turn against me. Hold on, I can't wait. I can't wait for now. Alright, let's get home before we accidentally turn them against us.
You have completed your count of days. You're ready to rejoin the living.
I'm ready to go home. Guys, we did it. Skyrim No Hands Run is done. Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you for all the goats. Thank you for all the stuff, all the love, all the likes, all the support. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Rin. I really appreciate that. Oh crap, let's put our clothes back on. We only have one thing left, guys. We only have one thing left to do. So the only thing that we had left earlier in the live stream that got corrupted, we were actually given a galaxy on TikTok Live by my brother-in-law for me to go pick up Meridia's beacon. And in order for the playthrough to be considered completely done, I had to go do Meridia's beacon quest. But it was all worth it in the end. Oh no. This is one of my favorite moments in Skyrim, despite the fact that I hate Meridia and her beacon. I love this.
It is time
this is
for
so
my
cool.
splendor to return
Look at
to
this.
Sky.
You can see the castle over there.
A token of my truth lies buried.
That are in here, be sure you join the Discord if you want to be able to vote on some of the choices we make in the DLCs. I know I can do... Dang it, we didn't get to quite do all of the poisons there. Okay, we can't pick... So that'll do good damage. Alright, let's pop Ancestor's Wrath. Kill! Ah, this is going to be so difficult. Because the man can heal too. Dude, we came so close to killing him there. Passed. Watch this. Does that not kill him? Oh, it killed him! It killed him! Oh, he is very weak to fire. Let's go. So after a long time of hiding and running back and using fire breath, we finally killed the necromancer and his shade, and we made our way all the way back to Mirwatch near Morthal in order for Chad to have a little skooma party, lose his mind, remember how to use his hands, go beat up the Jarl, and get put in jail. And it's skooma time, skooma time, skooma time. And just like that, he drank all 12 skooma in one sitting. Now he's feeling good, he's feeling Where the Jarl at? Wake up!
What do you think? Come on!
Wake up before you break up! Bro, Chad is tough, dog.
You need to do better than that.
Alright.
Stop
He's coming down, and so now he's like, oh wait, what have I done?
Yes, you're smart.
Alright, we're in jail, guys. Chad has been arrested. So if you made it all the way to the end here, a special thanks to you. That is where we're going to end Chad's story at for right now. Eventually, we will pick him back up in the jail cell, and we're going to start doing the DLCs as a no-hand run as well. But I need a little bit of a break. Chad needs a little bit of a break, and he needs to think about his actions. So if you'd like to join us for any of the live streams, for any of our future runs or challenge runs, be sure to check out the link in my bio here on YouTube. We've got the Discord linked in there where I post all of my streaming schedules and a lot of the streaming content and links as well. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, you can beat Skyrim without using your hands. You just have to make a couple of exceptions. So I'd love to see you guys try this out. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I know this wasn't a greatly edited video, but at the same time too, I really just wanted to get this out so that everyone in the community could see it. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next live stream.